Hello everyone, welcome to Models and Trains. In today's video I'll be featuring mostly Leyland trucks in 1/76 scale. However, there is an odd one, and it's this Leyland Comet. As you can see, it's been burnt out. This was a blue circle Portland cement, as you can see from the body there. So here's my model, which is actually a dinky toy. However, when I bought it, it was in a real mess. It was needed totally rebuilding. So anyway, this was a bit of a project years ago. So we'll go up onto the turntable and have a look. So these dinky toys, they almost came unglazed, no seating, no real extra detailing. So what I've done with this one, I've actually installed seats and a steering wheel, mirrors, repainted it obviously. This was taken down to the bare metal, and then luckily you can buy these Portland cement decal sets, which are the original copies of they're a copy of the original decals. So when you bought this dinky Leyland, this is how it would have looked when you bought it, with the exception of the interior of the cab, the mirrors, and the bags of cement on the back, which came from another 150 scale model. So that's just to show you that I have a one-off dinky toy model of this Leyland. So now, without further ado, we'll go on to the next photo. Let's see if I can get this right. Right. So here we have obviously a black and white photo of a Leyland Comet with its load, and then going up to the turntable, here's my model of it. Now something has gone strange with the paint. I was using Humbrol No.69 paint for the yellow, and a blue close to the Oxford blue for the wings and mudguards, but it seems to have gone dark. Now these have been in a display case for years, so I wouldn't think it was sun, because it's all around. Anyway, there we go. So there's my model of a flatbed Leyland Comet. So we'll flick the page over of the book, and there you can see the model in question there, and there's my model. Now this was taken obviously when I just finished it, so the colouring was okay. So here's the same model, a Leyland Comet, but with a bulk tank. This is my model of it. So again, going back up to the turntable, this one again, the paint has gone a bit strange, for want of a better word. Anyway, here we go. I'm not going to repaint it, this will stay how it is now. So I've copied as much of the detail as I can, the ladder and the catwalk, etc. And again, I've included seating, etc. Now, this cab came from Base Toys, and so did the chassis, but from a different Base Toy model. So again, it's a case of combining various cabs and chassis to get what you want. So now we'll go on to the next one. So I actually made that tanker with a body that could be lifted with a hydraulic ramp. Now they also made them like this, like a box fan. So look, I'm trying to select the correct model. So here we have the same thing, a Leyland Comet with the bulk box fan body, and there's my model of it. And again, something's gone strangely wrong with the paint, but I could never tackle doing that repainting again. Yeah. Anyway, so that's 3 of that type of Leyland Comet. And again, just to explain, Leyland Comet circa 1954, the cab and chassis is from Base Toys, and the bulk body was handmade. So again, you can't buy these, I had to make them. So the next model will be this Leyland. At the moment they're all Leylands, but I'll try and explain the best I can. This is a Leyland MO, and this would have been circa 1955. Cab from Base Toys, chassis from Base Toys, from probably the same model, and the tank was handmade. So here we go, up onto the model. Now this one, the colours have stayed how they were when I painted it 15-16 years ago. So again, I've included as much detail as I possibly can, based on the photograph. So now on to the next one. This is a Leyland Beaver. So look, Leyland Beaver. This would have been circa 1949. Again, the cab from Base Toys, the chassis from Base Toys, and the platform handmade. So without further ado, we'll put that one up. So there we go. And what I've done, I've made a load, and it's sheeted and roped. That's again wasn't on the photograph when I made it, but it is now. Okay, so that's the Leyland Beaver with a flatbed load. And now for the next one. Here we have, this is a Beaver. They called it a Beaver, it's a bit strange. Anyway, circa 1949, a 6-wheel bulk tanker, the cab and chassis from Base Toys, and the bulk tank handmade. So again, you can't buy these. You have, if you want them, you have to make them. So it was quite enjoyable studying the photographs and trying to get the scale right. So there's my model of it there, and here it is up on the turntable. And as you can see, I've made wing mirrors for it. All the interiors are finished how they should have been for that period, with the dark maroon seats. And there you can see the ladder and the handrails have now been installed, whereas they weren't when I first made it, because I didn't have a ladder at hand. So moving over now, somebody has renovated this 6-wheel Beaver Leyland, and it ends up at various commercial vehicle shows. They did a very nice job of overhauling it. Very nice job. So there we go. So that's my Leylands from the pre-1960s and 70s. I will show the more later modern Leylands at a later stage. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye now.